I've spent over a decade growing sales for the Salon Center using YouTube, and it's completely transformed my beauty business approach. If you want to promote your product, service, or business like I did, then you're in the right place. Keep watching if you want to hear my story on how I made this work for me. In 2012, YouTube was, fairly new, and the reason why I started using YouTube to promote my business is because we really didn't have a lot of literature. We didn't have a catalog, and I think back then we didn't even have a website yet. And actually, I had to create that. But one of the things that's a struggle when you're trying to sell person to person or business to business in the field is that a lot of times you just don't have the amount of time required to really get their attention, to go over, what you've got and why they need it. And so a lot of times I would make videos, and it could have been just something simple, or I think in the very early days, I was recording like classes or shows, sales meetings, and those were longer videos, and now we know that most people won't, stay and watch a long video. But if it's something that they really want to know about, or they want to learn more about, they will watch it. And so that's how I started in the very early days. And what was neat is I could actually, share the link to the video and text it to them or email it, however, I wanted to do it. And eventually they would actually watch it, or maybe not. But, that's how I started actually promoting my business. And then when a big brand of ours, like, Brazilian Blot came along, I started doing more videos with that, and that actually helped explode my business there. And then, really fast forward until Color Wow came on board. Color Wow was our breakout brand that, basically took off. But when we first got it, they only introduced the root cover up to us, and I promoted the heck out of that. We would do videos and classes and, how to do it. And I would share those videos, and it went a long way in explaining to people how to properly use it and get the results like they're seeing on the videos. And those were even longer videos. And I remember when we first got the brand, we started with the root cover up, and then they started adding the rest of the line, which that was before we ever got Dream Coat. And so we really focused on promoting the brand as it was. And, nobody really knew what to do with it. Color Wow just basically sat in the warehouse, and it didn't sell well at first because, they were already with a previous distributor. And the reason why we got it is because they weren't doing much with it. So here we are, we got this brand, and it just wasn't really taken off as good as what we know it is now. But then Dream Coat came along, and then, we started doing videos in the field. I worked closely with their global education director, Giles Robinson. And this was even before he was doing Instagram Reels, TikToks, or any of those things. He wasn't really doing any filming. I was the one filming him doing product demos. And these were long demos again, because he would go and, start with, the prep of the hair and go through the whole blowout. And, Dream Coat blowouts could take, a long time. But those videos really took off, and I shared more and more of those videos, and I started, getting the catalog on my YouTube channel with that. And then I also put it in a place, it was a site that I created for myself called Taming of the Dew, and I've actually just reinvigorated that site for my customers so that they can go to one place and see all the videos according to the manufacturer. It's so important that you really take the time to think about what kind of information that will help sell your video. And, most every product has, features and benefits, but you got to figure out, what is the underlying need that you're going to be solving? What is the pain point? Why would they even think about trying your product? And, a lot of times in the early days, even though I knew better, I didn't even think about that. I didn't ask enough questions. So if you're going to make videos to help promote your business, ask the question, what is What problem are you solving for your customer? What is it that is going to make the difference? And then once you can figure that out, then you got to figure out, okay, what is the hook that's going to get them to click on your video and watch your promotion of your product, service, or business. And I believe if you really work on that and just, make a bunch of them, because, the more you get out there, the more chances you have of actually selling that product. And that's really the key. It's how many views or how many times will your product be out there in front of people. Before I took all my hair care videos down on my channel, I had well over 1,000, probably close to 2,000 videos. Some were unlisted, and most of them were visible. They were public, but I had some that were unlisted. So I probably had over 2,000 videos that I did. And a lot of those were shorts, not as many long form, but I had a lot of long form content as well. So if you're going to promote your business, think about really making long form content, because it's going to give you the most bang for the buck. I'm not saying you can't make some shorts, but I would make your long form content and maybe chop that up and kind of create some shorts, or just maybe create some shorts that actually point to that long form video and just get that product out there. So, my journey has been long with doing this, and I believe it's one of the things that's helped me become successful in the beauty supply business. And I feel like it's a tool that is free to use. And then once you become good at it and you get enough followers or subscribers and you have enough watch time hours, then guess what? YouTube is actually going to pay you for your views. And so, the other thing that you can also think about is if you're promoting a product that's not of your own, you can also make money on affiliate sales. So, right now I've got enough views or followers to where I have the YouTube shop in my videos. So if somebody clicks on a product that I'm talking about that relates to that product, then I can make a sale if they go through with the sale. And I get a commission for it. The other thing is you've got Amazon affiliates. You got all kinds of other affiliate programs out there, and you can put the affiliate link in your description, because there's a lot of room there to put affiliate links. And they don't always click on them, but you never know when they're going to go down and read something about what you've got in your description, and they may just see something, hey, about this product, click on it, and get this. If it's an Amazon affiliate link, not only do they pay you for the product that they clicked on, but any of the other shopping that they do on Amazon within a period of time, I think it's like 24 hours now, they may have changed it, and probably closer to the holidays they'll make it even longer, but you'll get paid for anything else they buy. So that's really cool. But bottom line, this is something that's going to really help your business grow. And YouTube has gotten much better in recent years. There's so many more ways of actually connecting with your clients. So, they could comment on your videos, so you kind of get an idea of their engagement. And if you have like some cool tips to offer your clients, you can actually put a link to a free gift or a free lead magnet or something that will actually benefit them. So like maybe some tips and tricks or a buying guide or something like that. If they click on the link, you take them to a landing page where you can collect their email and then send them the free gift, and they get on your email list. And that is really the best way you can actually utilize YouTube to grow your business is that. And honestly, I haven't really done that because my business, for being that I'm an independent rep representing another company, I can't just sell to anywhere. So I didn't really do a lot of that. But with this new focus with my channel, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be offering some free things to get people to join my email list. And that's going to be the way to grow your business, because no matter how good this platform is, YouTube or any other platform for that matter, for that matter, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Anything can happen with a platform. So you can have all of these followers. You can build this channel up to have over 1 million followers, hopefully someday. But what if something happens? What if all of a sudden you lose your entire channel? The only way you can really save or get value out of that whole thing that won't be lost is if you get them on your email list. So these are all people that were interested in your product or service or free gift. And once you get them on your email list, you can, remind them of new videos coming out, new products coming out. Whenever you have an offer, you can sell them forever. So the key is to make sure you don't miss this most important thing, is you've got to build an email list. And I'm going to be doing that. And if you want to learn more about how to do that, I'm going to be making videos on that exact thing. And so I'll put a link somewhere in the description below once I get that done. So the bottom line is, if you haven't already started a YouTube channel, you need to do that. Don't wait, because let me just tell you, in all the years I've been doing YouTube, I can't think of another sales rep in my company or any other that I've come across that's actually started a YouTube channel. And I can't really think of too many other people that have started a YouTube channel that are my customers. I think I've got one rep with our company that started a YouTube channel, but it's not about her business. It's about personal life, which is not going to help build her business. So if you decide to create a YouTube channel to help promote your business, make sure it's all about your business. Focus on that niche alone and put your videos about your business there. Don't put any other family stuff. You can upload family videos there, but you don't want to make them public. You want to unlist them. That's a key thing to keep in mind when starting a YouTube channel. And one other key benefit of starting a YouTube channel and promoting your products on YouTube is that, remember, you can also, when you make these videos, you can embed the code from your YouTube video onto your website. So you can put that video right there and it will actually help promote your product right there on the page. And you can also repurpose these videos. You can, share them on other platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You'll have to change the format, but always remember, keep your YouTube videos horizontally, like you see this one. If you're going to do a short or reel, you want to make them vertical, but those are going to be short. You don't want to really go much over 60 seconds or a minute. So keep that in mind, and let me know in the comments if you're in that phase where you're struggling with your business and you've never done YouTube before and you're looking to possibly start a YouTube channel to help grow your business. So let me know, and if you need help with this, I'm available. Just give me a shout in the comments, and watch this next video if you want to learn more about what to do next.